Yo.
What's up?
What's up, geezer?
Yeah. How's things?
Ooh, I've got to speak like a common man. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. You?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
I'm just
Bye.
Chen was kind of shocked that you were watching Big Brother.
Why? She knows
I don't
that's my
know.
thing.
Yeah, this is what I said. I said you did like a podcast about it like before.
I do like
And
a
then
podcast, James. I did the most successful Big Brother podcast of all time. Currently available on iTunes. Big Brother.
That was it, because that was one of the series where it was the most exciting it had been for a long time, wasn't it?
It was best series of Big Brother in a long time. Yeah, I mean, it was a really bad series. I wish we'd have done it for this one and any of the previous ones, because fuck me, it's been amazing this year again. But you know, I mean, like when I say that, people go, yeah, all right. But no, you haven't lived until you've seen Fat Man Scoop do Paul Borrell's hair while he says, "I'm a little black boy now," over and over again. It's just pure genius television. So, so you could shove your Breaking Bad.
What channel is it on now? Is it on like Bravo or something like that now?
Bravo. No, that's that. Does that even exist?
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
Dave now, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's on Channel 5. But I mean, it's terrible television, but it's also really good. Bobby Davro went absolutely mental last night. Started calling a woman a vile piece of work, and not all the lip gloss will hide the ugliness that lives within you. Just amazing.
So this is all like, is it just all celebrities now? They just do celebrity ones.
Loose term of the word. I mean, there really is no one famous in there, but probably Jenna Jameson's the most famous person in there. Mm-hmm. But then, you know, that is years too late. I mean, just watch it. It's years too late.
How many years is it going to be before you get an invite? Is what I'm wondering now.
I am wondering that. When's it going to filter down to podcasters? Yeah. It'll just be me and Andy Hamilton in there. Just fucking killing each other because we disagree on BioShock. Yeah. So I've been playing a game called Until Dawn, which is a horror game based on the Heavy Rain games. It's really good. You should definitely try that. Well, you can't, can you? Because you haven't got a PS4. But it's the surprise hit of the late summer.
Okay,
it's really good.
Who's it by? What's the?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It's not David Cage.
No, it's not by the Cage Man. Do you know what I think this works over games like Heavy Rain and Beyond? Is that it doesn't take itself seriously, and I think that allows, you know, the stupidness. Like, there's a video doing the rounds of some guy playing Heavy Rain where he doesn't touch the buttons. And it is, some of the stuff is just fucking hilarious, where the game thinks, they're never going to fail, so it'd be stupid. And you just hear the guy laughing in the background, and I get that, because it's like, it just really shows the game up for what it is. Which is a bit unfair, because, you know, that's not how the game's supposed to be played, so you can't really have a pop at it too much, but this is a silly game. Like, it's stupid. It knows it's stupid. It's completely self-aware. It's basically you know, do you remember, like, I Know What You Did Last Summer and Scream? Those sort of slasher movies that come around when we were kids and that.
Yeah.
It's basically one of those, but you sort of direct the film. You know, you tell them whether to go left or right. You tell them to either reveal a secret or keep it to themselves and stuff like that. And because it doesn't take itself too seriously, you're not overly concerned about getting like 100% ending. You don't mind if like a shit character dies and stuff. You root for your heroes and you hate like the douchebags or whatever, and you really don't mind if they die. So, yeah, I'm stopping at the moment. I'm not playing it at the moment because I plan to delete my save, go around my brother's and just sit and play it with him, because I think it'd be so much better with someone else in the room. Mm-hmm. Just sharing the jump scares and laughing and joking and stuff like that. But yeah, so far, really very impressed with it.
That sounds good. But it's PS4 only, yeah?
Yeah, exclusive. What time that? Okay. Fucking exclusive, Jesus. But yeah, it's good game, man. It's a shame you didn't come over that night, because we would have played it for a long time, I think.
There was that, and I really wanted to play Devil's Third.
Yeah, you've got to play that game. Fucking dog shit. What you been playing? Other than the obvious.
Well, okay, other than Dark Souls, which we'll get to, I've, I finished, you see, I know you're not going to get this, but I finished Super Metroid this week.
Oh, cool. Next.
Because, it's, okay, I'm not going to talk a lot about it because it's amazing. And if you've never played it, you're an idiot, basically. Because it's brilliant. It's really brilliant. It's just the atmosphere, everything about it is so good. Yeah, it's great.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've noticed that listening back to some of the episodes where I just repeat what you say, and I'm really sorry. I know that's an annoying trait, and I apologise to everyone that listens to these calls. But you've got such a way with words.
What do you mean?
You could just you could tell your emotions instantly when you talk, just through what you say. There's nothing hidden. You can't keep your emotional reaction to things down. What was it? I think it was on the lore episode. My favourite was when Andy was saying something really complicated to you, but I knew that you weren't interested, and I thought, how's he going to deal with this? He doesn't really know Andy that well. Is he going to sort of fake it and go, oh yeah, no, that sounds really cool? Or is he just going to be James? And then instantly you went, yeah, alright. That was it. That's right. Fucking hell. Heart on your sleeve.
Yeah, it's the best way,
it's the best way. Yeah, okay,
but
cool.
anyway, it's a good game. But I'll move on from that because I know you don't care. But
I don't care. It's just that it was one of those series that completely passed me by. I'd probably enjoy it now, but I've got no time to go back and play a game like Metroid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean you need to. It took me about 7 hours, I think, totally to finish. And but yeah, it's just there's so much about it that when you play it, you realise that it really did influence a lot of game design over the years. Because there's so much stuff that's copied aspects of it.
Yeah.
It's really good. But there's that. But then I got Super Mario Maker today, and that showed up.
Video game.
Yeah, that is a very good video game. I played it for about 45 minutes. I made my first level and uploaded it, and it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. To be honest, I've enjoyed making stuff more than playing other people's stuff. It's just fun, sort of tweaking, just constantly tweaking stuff.
Yeah, and you spend, it's ridiculous. You spend so much time unlocking new bits, and then using those new bits to tweak what you've already made.
Yeah,
I think that's wonderful. I think it's so clever, because you start off with a really basic level, and then you just start building on top of it. Do you know what I mean? It's not uploaded and it's there. You edit that level as you go along, and it's so easy to do. You just tap the level and then just go create and start fucking around with it. Yeah, so it's really good. People were saying, oh, why would they ever make another 2D Mario game? And the thing is, you can't create new sprites, you can't create new ideas, essentially. You're limited with what the game's got to offer. So there's always going to be room for new 2D Mario games. Plus, only about 7 people have got a Wii U, so I just think it's a really, really good game for what it is. I think it's limited, and I don't think it's one of these games that's going to be around forever. But for what it is, it's just fucking perfect, isn't it?
I know. If it gives me 6 months or whatever a play, I'll be very happy with that.
It'd be interesting to see if they support it, with further DLC and stuff.
I heard a rumor that there was DLC coming for it.
Yeah, Roll Muck.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. It's just I don't know if you could trust that. But they were talking about hopefully them patching in checkpoints. But that must be such a hard thing to do. Just to patch that in, it completely changes everything. So I don't know. I want to see him expand on it. It would be wicked. I'd pay £5 for, Yoshi's World theme. Where you could change everything into Yoshi's World, or Super Mario 2 and stuff like that, which is obviously missing from this game. But it's how they integrate that. The way it works at the moment, you can create a complete level and then change the theme, change it from Super Mario Bros. To New Super Mario Bros. U. And it's and it just does it instantly because it just converts everything over. Obviously, that won't work if you're converting to a completely different game like
I
Yoshi's
don't know,
World or whatever.
because there are aspects of that which change. Because if you change from New Super Mario Brothers U to like for example, like the first game, there's some game mechanics you can't use anymore. Like you can't use wall jumps and stuff like that. Yeah, you
can't use wall jumps. You can't pick up shells. You can't. And in fact, actually, items change.
Yeah,
but it's still a straight swap. Like, how do you go from, Yoshi eating and throwing eggs to, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too wildly here, but, it would be cool to see if they, implement some really neat DLC, but I suppose it depends on its success. If there's an audience there, then they'll put money and time into it.
I hope it does well, because it just feels really nice as well. It's like a typical Nintendo thing.
It does, it's not one of those games where you're like, this is amazing, you need to play this game. But I don't think it was ever going to be. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be a record-breaking, incredible game.
Yeah.
Like, I think I enjoy Yoshi's Woolly World more than this. If I had the choice between the two, I'd go Yoshi's Woolly World, but Super Mario, was it 3D Land or 3D World and, Mario Kart, I think they are more essential than this game. But for what it is, you couldn't ask for anything more. Like, it's really good.
Yeah. So that was that. I haven't really played anything else. Just, that's been about it. Well, apart from Dark Souls, obviously.
Let's get to it. What?
Alright, okay. Let's.
Grumpy James.
Yeah, I'm not very happy, to be honest.
Right, okay.
I mean,
where did we left off? We left off water and that was it.
We left off where I was trying to locate the boss. I was trying to locate the next battle, and I did find it eventually using like what you told me. That how you can fall down slightly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the only way I went. Like, it's such a ridiculously easy shortcut.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that trek is really long.
And it's also quite hard because there's loads of stuff in the way as well, which can like hack you down. But, you only lose like a tiny, tiny bit of health as well from doing it. So it's okay.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth doing.
So eventually I came across where the boss is, and it's kind of annoying, isn't it? It's the spiral staircase going down. And then, you get there and everything's just black and you're like, well, where is it? Like, where's the thing?
The thing with traversing the abyss, the first time you do it, you think, wow, this is really cool because you're going into that pitch black area and you're all disorientated because you don't know which way you're facing, you don't know what's going on, and it's the first time this has happened in the game. And that lead down to the, down the spiral staircase is like really intimidating and stuff like that. But then when you do it about the 15th time, you're like, oh, come on now. Like, I'm done with this. I do not want to do this anymore. Just put me in front of the fucking boss.
Yeah, and that's what's kind of annoying me now, because, like, as you could probably guess, I haven't beaten them yet.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm just not enjoying the battle. I mean, I've got them down to about 1/3 left, but no further than that. And it just feels really, like, not random, but it just feels really, I don't feel like I'm using any strategy here, actually.
Yeah.
Because I'm just doing what you told me to do. I've just gone straight in there, attacking them, then when I run out of stamina, like healing myself, and then attacking them again. And then I die usually just because I don't heal myself quickly enough or something like that. And I'm not enjoying it at all. I don't find it enjoyable to fight them. Because Ornstein and Smo was a really, really brilliant fight. And the reason it was brilliant is because it was like I was trying to work out how I could do it, like a strategy for doing it. Then when I figured it out and I managed to do it, it was a huge payoff from that, That was what was really cool about it. This, I don't feel that at all. Like, there's no cover, so there's nowhere to hide or anything, obviously. And, there's no point in blocking really, because then, you just get whatever. So you just have to keep attacking them. And it just feels like a war of attrition. Like, you're just like, how long can I survive this, basically? Are my stats good enough? Is what it feels like, to be able to just stand here and hit them until they die. And at the moment, I'm not sure my stats are good enough. So it's boring. It's just boring.
I totally went through the same thing, and maybe I'm just wrong because, like, as I said, people can do this with like no stat upgrades. You know what I mean?
How?
I don't know. These people are insane. James, someone completed it with a Guitar Hero guitar. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you just kind of go, you get to the point where you just go, right, okay, these people are really mental then. But, yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, you're having exactly the same experience as I did. I hated this fight. I kind of thought, okay, I'm dead now. Let me try again. Okay, I'm dead now. And then when I finally beat it, it wasn't like, yes, fucking finally beat this boss. It was, okay, I beat him now.
That again.
Yeah, like it feels, there's a lot of people say that the last third of the game really doesn't let it down because there is some cool shit in it. But it doesn't feel like the rest of the game. It feels kind of like, I don't know if it's rushed or what. There is one or two areas that are definitely rushed towards the end, but yeah, I don't know, there's something about this that I think it's because every other fight I sort of thought, I see what you're trying to get me to do here. Like, I understand the task you're trying to get me to do and the skill that you're trying to get me to improve, right? I get this.
Yeah.
But with this, it was like, I don't know what you're saying to me here. I don't know what you're, like, are you saying, just swing your sword, mate? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, what's the point of it? I don't understand. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more aimed towards people who chose the magic route. I don't know. But as a melee character, I don't know.
It's just boring
fucking
and dull.
Shit,
you know, it's just dull. And it's just annoying the fact that, like, every time I have to try it, you know, it's the run to get there as well, which isn't interesting because it's, you know, it's not very interesting to get there. And it also takes time as well. Like, each run to get there takes a couple of minutes. So you just think, you know, this is just annoying. It's not fun, actually.
Well, you'll be happy to know. I mean, this was certainly the case with me. This is the last trouble you'll run into, like proper trouble. I mean, it doesn't get easy by any stretch of the imagination, but this is the last time you'll be like truly like, oh fuck this. You know what I mean? You should be able to take on the other bosses without too much of a problem. Yeah, so I mean, that's the only saving grace I can give you on this, because it's kind of like, I know what you're going through. I know exactly what you're going through. And, yeah, it was one of those moments where I just kind of thought, do I really want to continue playing? Because if this is what I'm facing for the rest of the game, then yeah, fuck it. But, no, it's not. So you'll be alright.
See, I just feel like I need to upgrade my weapons a bit or something.
That's exactly what I did.
Damage.
That's exactly what I did.
I looked at my sword. I need Demon Titanite. Where can I get that? Do you know?
Demon Titanite is what you get from the stray demons, right?
I don't remember.
You know those the thing underneath Andre?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you get it from them, but I know there's one in Anolondo.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
Do you need two?
Yeah, I need two.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't remember how. I mean, the ones that I would suggest that you get, you've already got. So that's why I thought, you'd be alright with this one, because you've upgraded your sword as much as I did. But yeah, fuck, I don't really know. Are you getting the knack of dodging the magic blasts?
Kind of, but it feels more like sort of luck rather than, you know, like actually skill.
There's definitely a knack to it, but the attacks do seem a lot more randomised than the other ones. Like, you can get a run where they barely use those sort of area effect blasts. And I think that's another thing that adds to the sort of the shitness of this boss. Because it was kind of like, well, I know that I'll beat this if they stop spamming that attack.
Yeah,
but
if I get like lucky, like on a lucky run or something.
Exactly, that's not what Dark Souls is about. It's not about luck, is it? Alright, sometimes it is.
Yeah, it is.
but it's not really, is it? I mean, it's like, it's all about learning attack moves and stuff. And I've learnt the attack move. It's just they keep spamming the really hard one.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, what a downer! This is a real downer of a week because you were flying and you were loving it, and you come across this and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll keep going. Obviously, I mean, I'm going to try and this weekend I'll try and do it. But
You'll do it. You'll definitely do it. It'll take you a while, but you'll definitely get there. You'll definitely get that stroke of luck where it's like, okay, actually, the game's sort of giving me an out here. Like, it's taking it easy on me. But it's just, I mean, you've just got to keep plugging away. And just trust me, there's some good shit coming.
I hope so.
This is not the rest of the game. There's some bad shit coming, but there's some good shit coming. I really liked the Duke's Archives, and some of Lost Eyes Lift I really liked. Some of it I really liked. That does have the worst boss in the game, but not in the traditional sense of having the worst boss ever. It's not like ridiculously hard.
It's just rubbish.
Yeah, it's just a bit rubbish, but I liked the Catacombs, but I hated the Tomb of the Giants. So, oh man, this is really depressing.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I'll keep plugging away and hopefully I'll get through it and then go somewhere more interesting.
I genuinely thought that you'd done it. Like, I thought you'd done it this week.
I mean, I haven't spent enough time, to be honest, like, to really, like, because I need to, usually, I mean, Friday night is usually when I sit down and play it for like a couple of hours.
So tomorrow night?
Yeah, that's hopefully when it'll happen. But, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Which is a shame because I'm pretty busy all weekend, so I'm not sure I can take a call.
I'll call you next Monday or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
How, oh my god. This is like the band breaking up or something. What the fuck is the Four Kings doing to people?
Don't know, it's just...
Do you know what? People are going to be getting really frustrated with me because there's blatantly like a fun way to beat this boss that I just haven't worked out. Or it didn't work out and I know nothing about. So people are going to be like, no, he's doing it wrong. You need to do this. But I just, that's the way I did it. The way I did it was just keep slogging. Upgraded my sword, upgraded my armor. And that was that. Have you picked like magic resistant armor?
Well, I'm wearing Havel's armor.
Oh, sorry, shield. Magic resistant shield.
I don't know. I need to check, but I'm not using it anyway because I'm going in two-handed with the weapon.
Yeah, I know, but some shields cover you regardless of whether you've got it like up or not.
Okay.
And what was the other bit of advice I was going to give you? Oh yeah, and check your rings as well. Although you've got
you see one of the
armor, aren't you?
I've got Havel's armor. I've got to wear the other one, so I'm screwed with that.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, what I have to do is I'll see if I've got a magic resistant shield, and then I can't believe I just said that. That just sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. I know. I've been through that as well, James. I've been through that denial of. Make sure you've got Havel's armor activated and the Ring of Artorias, so you can traverse the abyss.
See, I've played loads of games like this in my life, but I never talk about them out loud because it's embarrassing.
The biggest moment I had like that, where I had to stop myself and go nah, was when I was playing Phantasy Star Online, and it was the first time I was like I was on chat on, I think it was on the original Xbox, and I was like, yeah, can you send down a green teleport, please? Because then I can join you, and then I sort of just like thought, the fuck, man, my mates hurt me now. They would rightfully bully me. Yeah, you have to just power through that shit.
But doesn't, like, because Chen does that to me anyway. Like, sometimes she'll be like, yeah, you loser and stuff like that. You know, when she hears me saying stuff if I'm playing online. Oh, does Joe ever do that to you?
Joe turned around several times while I was playing Dark Souls and saying, "This is the worst thing you've ever played." Like, she said, "Can't you play FIFA or something? Play a proper game." A proper game. Imagine Dark Souls fans listening to that. Hearing someone say, play a proper game like FIFA. Yeah, no, there was that. She hated Fable. Like, she would kick off every time I played Fable.
What's wrong with Fable? It's not that bad.
It's
Well,
like, it
not
was
great,
like,
but...
what's it, isn't it? It's, like, orcs and all that sort of shit.
Okay.
And what was the other game she really... Oh, The Witcher, obviously.
She didn't like Lollipop Chainsaw either, did she?
She just thought it was, like, weird. But I get that. Because it's not... I mean, some of the shit that was said in that game was, like, fucking outrageous. She was just like... Jo very rarely gets offended by anything. Obviously, she lives with me, do you know what I mean? But, yeah, she got offended by that game. Like, it was weird. She was just like, oh, come on. And I had to look at her and go, yeah, kind of agree with you.
See, the thing with Jen is she's just, like, not impressed by, like, aspects of gaming culture.
What do you mean?
She's just, well, like, YouTube channels and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you
she's
watch
just
some
like,
pretty weird YouTube channels,
I
James.
do not. That's not true at all. It's
James?
pretty mainstream.
You know how I said at the start of the show that you wear your heart on your sleeve? You blatantly, like, you could tell that you knew that you didn't mean what you just said.
It is pretty mainstream, just like,
That's not true. That's not true. What are you talking about? You watch that girl that dresses up in all sorts of low-cut tops.
Well, you've seen it as well.
Yeah, I've seen it as well because you keep sending me fucking videos. It was the first thing you did when you got back from China.
That's not true. It's not the first thing I did.
It was the first thing you did when you spoke to me. Have a look at this one.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Yeah. Never mind.
Yes, it is. Now everyone knows.
Yeah. Anyway,
absolute scum.
I'm gonna press on with this, and I'm gonna give it another go.
James, be happier next time you call, because these ones are depressing.
I know. Well, I don't feel that happy about it either. I mean, I was just thinking, why am I doing this earlier the other day? I was thinking, this is just not fun at all.
Everyone's favourite show is the one where you called up after beating Ornstein and Smo, and you fucking ruined that completely.
Well, the game should have given me another boss that was as interesting as that one.
You chose that one, I think, didn't you?
No, you did.
You
told me to
go.
No, you told me to go here.
Well, at least it gets it out of the way, and then we can get back to the good shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm off now anyway.
Right.
It's like...
All right. Enjoy making Mario levels.
I will.
I will.
Bye.
Bye.